The centerpiece of Mazda's display here at the SEMA Show is this car, the MX-5 Spyder. And while it's got a lot of the usual items we'd expect from a SEMA Show car, lowered suspension, some aftermarket wheels, and Mazda also promises some extra performance under the hood with a racing beat, intake, header, and exhaust. But the really important thing here is the name Spyder and this very cool convertible roof option. Much like the Porsche Boxster Spyder, this car has a very unique roof mechanism. Unlike that car, however, it's actually quite easy to take off. There's just a simple clip, just like a regular convertible, right in the center, and on the back there are two small clips you unhinge and the whole piece comes off. There is nowhere to store it afterwards. You do actually have to leave it behind in your garage or somewhere else, but it is also a solid piece of metal under here. It's not all material, so you can just take it off pretty simply. It is meant as sort of an occasional car. So if you like the idea of this Spyder concept, well, you're in luck, because Mazda has given us a very strong indication that some design elements of this car will appear in the next generation Mazda MX-5. Here's a car we desperately wish Mazda would actually bring to production. The Mazda2 makes just 100 horsepower in stock form, and still, it's a lot of fun to drive. This car has a lot of extra goodies on it, as you'd expect. It's got some nice big 17-inch wheels, some bigger tires, and a lowered suspension. But what's really important about this car is what's under the hood. If the big turbo badge across the side of this car is any hint, this is in fact a much more powerful vehicle. Now, rather than turbocharging the factory 1.5 liter, they've actually thrown it out and put in the same engine you'll find in the Mazda Speed 3. That means it makes 263 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque. That's triple the amount of torque this car makes from the factory.